yes, you see and hear correctly. This is another Halloween episode. Oh yes. Oh, we were so excited to get all of this decor and costumes and all of this extra special effects and whatnot to do a special Halloween episode last year, and then we realized, wait a minute, there's not that many movies to do in October of last year, so that meant we went through all that trouble to getting it together just to do one episode with it and then immediately chuck it all in the window. But that's okay because we got it all back. It's stinky now, but we did get it back, and we're using it this year again. Yay! Yay! It's Halloween again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Red Mist.
I've told you, I'm not the Red Mist anymore.
Oh, that's right, you're the motherfucker.
Yes, thank you. The first time we did this, you were very conscious about saying that.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't sure if this should be a show to curse on or not. But now I don't give two shits about it. Say whatever goddamn fucking thing you want to say. You fucking asshole. Come on, let's do this now, alright? Let's do this.
I'm still apprehensive about me being the monster guy.
Why? What's wrong with being the monster guy?
Because I'm not a monster-themed supervillain. I am a supervillain-themed supervillain. That is my theme.
Yeah, too uncreative.
Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna keep being your monster guy. Just like last year, you and I go see a monster movie, and we talk about it for Halloween.
But this year it's very special.
Really? How is it special? Because this kind of feels a lot like last year. You're wearing the same exact costume you wore last year.
That's because, for those of you who don't know, last year I dressed up as the Joker, and this year I am also dressing up as the Joker because I want to remind people what he used to look like before he turned into that rock and roll, hot, shirtless mess, tattooed, crazy psycho man we're about to see next year. So here he is. Here's the Joker, presented by me. Bask in my glory, my fabulous glory.
Well, unlike you, your pet squid monster thing and I have decided that we are going to instead change it up this year.
Yes, I have noticed that. Yes, the little squid monster thing that I own as a pet, that Osmandius was so kind enough to, lend to me. He has decided that instead of, dressing up as Loki again, he has instead decided to dress up as a new heartthrob, attractive British supervillain. And it's an upcoming one.
Yeah, so that means he has no telling whether or not it sucks yet, because he hasn't seen the movie yet. But I, on the other hand, have chosen a well-established supervillain.
Yes, in case anyone doesn't know, each Halloween has the same theme, and the theme is supervillains that I cannot afford. Yes, each year we dress up as supervillains that I probably will not be able to get on the show because they're too mainstream for us. Or they're too expensive. Usually it's the latter. Usually it's that they're too expensive. And so to make it seem like they're on here, even though they're not, is to dress up as them for Halloween. So I'm the Joker. Last year you were Bane, and this year you're Jimmy Neutron.
Of course I'm not Jimmy Neutron, you dumbass.
Sorry. I don't watch animated movies. I leave that to Blob. So Blob would probably know who you are. So as I was saying, something is different this year. Because last year, the movie was a mainstream movie, if you catch my drift. It was a movie that anyone could watch, a movie that was in, like, all nationwide. All of the theaters were showing it. And this year, we've decided to finally do something different on the program.
You mean besides by dressing up looking stupid?
Hey, we do that all the time. We're supervillains, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, something extra different. You see, so far every single movie that I've reviewed on this program, Gravitalk, have been worldwide released movies. Movies that, are released all around the country that any theater can have. Any of them can have. Those are the kind of movies that I've been reviewing. We have gone the extra mile this time, and we are going to review a movie that is not in every theater, not a nationwide release. No, we went the extra mile this time around. And by that I mean both figuratively and literally went the extra mile, because this time around we reviewed a movie that has a limited release.
A limited release?
Yes, why are you surprised? You were at the movie theater with me.
Oh yeah, we had to drive a long time to get to it.
Yeah, we had to go out of town to see this movie. Isn't that fucking amazing? Oh, yes. You see, there are very special movies out there that are only limitedly released.
So is it one of those Oscar bait movies?
Why do you keep asking me? You were friggin' there.
I'm trying to take the place of the viewers, because the viewers don't know what we're talking about.
Actually, I think they do, because they probably read the title.
Oh yeah.
We are about to review Attack on Titan, the live-action movie.
Yes, so that means that probably very few people will see this review.
And that is fair, that is fair, because we, even though sometimes we try to avoid spoilers, we just do the spoilers anyway, which is why, we decide, screw it, we're just gonna have every episode be filled with all kinds of spoilers all around.
Which is weird, because you end each episode deciding whether or not you want people to watch the movie. How can they watch the movie and enjoy knowing that you've already spoiled everything?
Well, who knows? There's some people who don't give a shit about spoilers. It's just too bad that I've never met any. I just meet the people who are like, really bitchy about it. But anyway, it's okay to be bitchy if, you were in a country where it hasn't been released yet. But we are in a country where this movie has been released, but it's a limited release. You see, Attack on Titan is a foreign film. It's what you call those foreign pictures. Attack on Titan is a Japanese movie made by Japan for Japan. And so, we give them all kinds of movies.
You mean Canada?
Oh, that's right, I forgot, I'm not from America. You give Japan all kinds of movies.
Yes, America does have a lot of movies to offer. In fact, apparently other countries can see our movies before we even do.
So it's only fair that, the other countries do the same for us. Although they're a lot less common at it. You don't really see that many releases here of foreign stuff. Usually you have to get like bootlegs and stuff. And other times, what they do is just very limited releases, like this one. Although, I think those Studio Ghibli films are, widely released, though.
But that's because they got Disney on their side. What does this have on its side?
Funimation.
Well, that makes no sense.
Well, why not? Funimation.
Well, it's in the freaking title. Funimation. This isn't animation. This is live action. It should be called Funifaction.
Well, too bad, because it's not. They had the courtesy to distribute the Attack on Titan live action film for us so we could see it. Just the bigger cities got it. So we had to travel all the way to Orlando! How does that Book of Mormon song go again? I don't remember. But anyway, yes, so we went to Orlando. Unfortunately, we never saw Orlando Bloom there. Very disappointing, very sad. We saw Mickey Mouse there, though. I got to kick him in the balls, and he was very, and he took a lot of joy in that, so I was kind of concerned. But anyway, yes, so we saw the movie, so let's take advantage of that special occasion by talking about it.
Okay, fine.
Attack on Titan, for those of you who don't know, is based on an anime, which in turn is based on a manga.
Hopefully you pronounce both of those things right.
Motherfucker and I have seen the anime, but we have not seen the manga. So don't shoot me for not seeing something you have. I'm so sorry. I made such a big crime. Oh, I didn't read the manga. I don't even read my own comic book. Probably because I haven't been in a comic book in a while, I think. I don't know. But yes, I'm not a manga character, so I don't know too much about this. But I did see the anime show. I did see that when it was distributed over to Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. And you and I saw that. And what's funny enough is that when you and I saw that anime, we were watching it knowing that there would be a movie. And that was kind of partly the reason why we watched it, is because they're like, oh cool, this is going to be a movie eventually. We should watch this so that we can get ready for the eventual movie if it comes out, but probably won't because it's foreign. But lo and behold, it has. It just took us a long ass time to get to it.
Yeah, next time it better be in our town.
Too bad our town is way too small and insignificant to get Attack on Titan, but that's okay, we saw the movie anyway, because we're okay with wasting gasoline, I guess. But anyway, yes, so you and I watched the anime, and it was a very good anime. It was I don't watch too much anime. I only watch this and Space Dandy, which is basically like a Futurama if Futurama decided to be an anime, and they already did. But this is like the other way around, where an anime is trying to be Futurama, and it's way better at being Futurama than Futurama was being an anime. So that's how I know Attack on Titan, and I really liked it, and it was so majestic, and it was so cool to watch, and the visuals, and the artistic styles, and the character development. I mean, I have a few problems here and there, but I don't think they just apply to it in itself, but probably anime in general, which is why I don't watch that much of it. But yes, I liked Attack on Titan, and you could say I was jumping on the bandwagon, but I'm okay jumping on this bandwagon, because the bandwagon was very very comfortable bandwagon. It's kind of ironic thinking of that now, that watching this anime just so I could eventually maybe watch the movie, only to find out that the movie is a big fucking piece of shit compared to the anime.
Wow, I didn't think you were that cold on it.
Now, let me try backtrack it a minute. Now, I'm not saying that the movie adaptation is a big pile of shit, even though I just did. I'm just saying that when you put it next to the anime, when you put it right up next to it, side by side, it looks like a big pile of shit. When you take it away, however, when you take away the anime and just look at the movie as itself, it actually is pretty much a fun time, kind of.
Really? And what do you mean by a fun time?
Well, probably not in the way you would probably expect, but we'll get more into that at the end. First, let's do what we traditionally do, which is break down the movie, break it apart piece by piece. And if you know the overall general premise of Attack on Titan, you would know that it takes place in a world where, everything was normal and everything was good, jolly, golly, okay. But then all of a sudden, the Fire Nation attacked. Sorry, wrong thing I'm talking about. I mean, the Titans attacked. Yes, Titans, which are basically kind of like zombies, except giant. Oh god, I hope I'm not stepping on toes by saying that.
Yeah, you probably are.
So anyway, so the giant zombies basically is what they are. That no one knows where they came from. It's a big mystery. Oh, where did they come from? Where did they go? Oh, Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, so yes, so the giant, so these giant creatures that look like us, and since giants don't wear clothes, they're naked. So these big giant naked people mysteriously came from an unknown source, and they've been eating people. They don't eat cows, which is good for the cows, but not for us because they eat people. So the people, created a giant wall, and then around that wall they created another wall, and around that wall they created an even bigger ass wall, and and so now the land has been turned into different factions. The center is where the big, snooty, fat cat rich people reside, and the outer layer is where the poor people reside. So kind of giving us some, allegories, aren't you?
Yeah, like everyone does. Everyone always does this. Elysium did it. Blade Runner did it. Judge Dredd did it. We see this all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to see it in different ways, like this movie did, although it's based on a way that was already done, but this is an adaptation of that. I'm not getting into the details. So anyway, so right off the bat, we see a little bit of change, in this version. And the change is that it's more evident that this used to be our society. This is a post-apocalyptic type movie that takes place, in the future of our world, of the real world. I shouldn't say our world because you and I are cartoon characters. I mean the viewer's world. It takes place in the future of the viewer's world. And that was not as evident in the original manga or anime. At least the anime, I don't think it was evident.
Yeah, in the anime, they made it seem like it was a complete alternate reality. Like it felt more like it was in the past. It was just an alternate version of the past. Steampunky and stuff.
Yeah, it felt more like that, as opposed to here, where it's more obvious that I guess it's the future, and so the society that crumbled was our society. Oh no, that means the Titans could come any moment now. Oh, in real life. Oh God. Oh, I hope they don't step on me. So anyway, yes. So that's the first big difference. And then we get introduced to our characters. We get introduced to Armin. Where in the world is Armin Sandiego? He's right there, and he's fixing apparently he's like a gadget guy. He likes to fix stuff. So basically, he's the Asian kid from Goonies, all grown up slightly, and he's fixing stuff. And I don't know where his trench coat went or why he wore a trench coat to begin with. But anyway, wait a minute. Was that character was that character a tinkerer in the anime? I don't remember.
I remember him being a freaking wuss in the anime.
Yeah, and he's not that much of a wuss here. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing?